Welcome back to Papé Toolkit. Today we're going to go over the 3039R for the 2024 model year. Let's get started. So as I often do, I was looking through our Papé Toolkit the other day, and I looked and I thought I saw this glaring, spot in our catalog where we don't have any 3Rs in there. So I wanted to make sure I got a video on the 3R, and by happenstance, we had this 2024 model year tractor come in, and so I'm able to share all the new improvements for the 2024 model year on these 3Rs. And I'll tell you, there's not a lot of them, but they're really nice upgrades, and they do a really nice job. But let's just kind of go over, what we would want from a 3R tractor and what this tractor delivers for us. So the 3R tractor offers a lot of bang for the buck. It's got a lot of offerings that you're gonna see in some of our higher end, more premium style tractors in just a smaller, tighter package. So this is oriented for customers, anywhere from about 5 acres to 25 acres. This thing is just a pretty good workhorse. So let's talk about that 320R loader up here. This 320R loader is a great piece of a kit. It's got the easy quick park system on it. Of course, it's got the JD Quick Connect bucket on here. Bucket is approximately 62 inches on this particular machine. Nice bucket that's easily removable, so I can put some pallet forks on here, just like kind of all my other John Deere tractors. But why this one really shines is it's got really kind of low slung visibility lines. So I've got the ability to look from up over my driver's position and get a great view. And what I would say is that's really consistent with the 3R tractor. I've got a lot of great visibility. The seating position, when I'm sat down into the seat, just gives me that great perspective all the way around me. And it's got a nice tight, operating area so that I can get in and out of trees with ease. So this tractor is a great machine for a lot of different reasons. It's offered in a plethora of different horsepower ranges. So I've got a 3033R, so that's 33 horsepower, a 3039R, that's 39 horsepower, and a 3046R, yep, you guessed it, 46 horsepower. Let's talk about the first upgrade for the 2024 model year. So right up here, you can see in the front, I've got wonderful LED lighting package. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw those on, and you're gonna see those front lights are now LED, giving me extreme visibility in night applications. A really nice upgrade. I actually personally wish my tractor had this option. Really nice from the factory that I've got it. All right, second option, I've got LED work lights that are now standard on the 3R tractor. So I've got these nice LED work lights, and they are affixed to this wonderful guard around the outside of my lights. And so if you've ever had a tractor, when you're going through, rough terrain or through trees, oftentimes these lights are the first thing to go. It kind of keeps the parts department in business, but with this guard, this is gonna offer a really nice steel protection so that I don't have to replace those lights nearly as often. I'm not gonna say it's not impossible to break things. I like to break things, but at the end of the day, it makes it quite a bit harder. Some of the options that are available for a 3R tractor that kind of set it apart from the rest is, this is one of the biggest tractors I can get with a MidMount PTO. So what is that MidMount PTO good for? I can add a drive over deck on this particular one, so I can do a 60-inch or a 72-inch mid-mount mower. So if I'm doing that nice finish cut mowing, this is the biggest tractor that we offer for that. Now, when I'm thinking about putting a mid-mount mower on a tractor this big, you also have to understand this is a very large tractor, so you've got to be careful and cautious. Out here in the Northwest, we've got a lot of saturated soil. It's very heavy. So it could dig into the ground pretty easily. If you've got an area that has a lot of water runoff and it's not going to collect and pool, this is certainly a great option. I will tell you, it's not an inexpensive option. The mid-mount mowers on these, because they're built so big and robust, they tend to be a little bit more expensive, but at the end of the day, they are a great option. That mid-mount also allows me to drive power to the front. So if I wanted to, for example, hook up a snowblower or something like that, now I have PTO power that can go out to the front so that you can have some front hitch options with snowblower options on this particular tractor, which is also a nice feature. Now again, this tractor doesn't come standard with that. That is an option that has to be checked when you order the tractor. We do order some of those tractors in like that. So if that's something you're interested in, you can talk to your salesman and they can get you set up with that. Another feature that's factory orderable is a rear SCV. So that's really nice. There's not a lot of tractors in our catalog that you could order SCVs straight from the factory. This particular tractor can be ordered with that. So if you order it and option it with the MidMount PTO, it automatically comes with that rear SCV option. So that's a really nice one. You know, if I was running maybe a flail, hydraulically offset flail or something like that, that is a great factory orderable option. Talking about some more features that you can find on the back of the 3R tractor. Let's talk about this 3-point hitch. This 3-point hitch is very, very nice, easily accessed. I would say that, you know, these tires give you nice access to it. So if I'm hooking up a rear implement, I've got easy access back here, nice open wide spaces. The draft links on these two bottom posts are easily adjustable with that pin style system. So I just pull the pin, then I can adjust that out back in and out to whatever size implement I need. Super simple setup, really great design. I wish that was on all of our tractors. I'm really happy that it's on the 3R. You actually see that show up again in the 4R, which is really nice as well. Checking out some other features on the back here. So I've got this shield that kind of tilts up and cocks out of the way so I can actually get into my PTO very simply. So that's a really nice feature. Additionally, the drawbar down below is really easily adjusted. Pin, linch pin style, in and out. So if I was gonna tow a trailer or something like that, it makes it super easy. Let's talk about the operator station on this 3R tractor. So as you can see right up here, I've got great visibility. So I've got kind of a really nice command view of everything. I've got tilt steering wheel, so getting in and out of this tractor is very simple. I've got an adjustable suspension seat, so I've got a dial-in suspension seat. I will share that this tractor can be purchased with a cab, and so there's some nice, more premium options in that cab where I can get air ride seats, you know, air conditioning, radios, all those kind of things. On the open operator station on this one, you can't have any of those kind of features, but I believe you can get it outfitted with that air ride seat, which is nice. Additionally, all of my controls are well laid out. They're well within really easy reach. You know, when you're getting an R-spec tractor, that premium style tractor, everything is very comfortable, can be grabbed at just really easy arm reach. So you can see my loader control arm right here, just very simply, you know, rotated. I don't have to reach out very far, very convenient and easy. Additionally, on my right-hand side, I've got my control panel. I've got that cruise control feature that we've talked about so many times on our channel. You've got auto throttle, you've got load match, you've got speed match, you've got motion match. All of those technologies that make the operation of this tractor just so much easier, so effortless. When I'm driving around my property, it just makes it really convenient. Got a 12-volt charger, you know, really nice to have just in case I need to charge that cell phone. PTO controls here. Obviously my 3-point hitch controls are right on the side, so very easily adjusted. I've got the hydrostatic transmission in this model. So this can be had with a power reverser transmission where I would actually have to shift the lever on here to go forward and aft. But this has got that hydrostatic transmission, so all I have to do is press forward to go forward and backwards to go backwards. I have 3-range transmission on this, so it's very, very easy to control. It's got some pretty decent speed on it as well, so a traveling speed of roughly about 16 miles an hour on this tractor. Sometimes I glaze over this, but of course this is a diesel tractor, so this has a diesel engine in it. This does have 4-wheel drive, and it's just a shift lever right here on the left-hand side. And additionally, I do have that differential lock, so if I need that extra traction, I can just heel down on the differential lock, and that will lock both of my wheels together. Some of those features that you see on most of the tractors that we sell, but I just don't want to I want to make sure that you understand that this is offered on this tractor as well. I'm gonna say the one glaring thing that is missing from this tractor, because all of our other R-Spec tractors have it, are the armrests. This tractor doesn't actually have armrests, and there isn't a kit that you can add afterwards. So if armrests are kind of a deal breaker for you, I would say either jump up to a 4R or jump down to a 2R. They both offer it, but there is no armrests on this tractor. It is a little bit freeing to have that extra arm space around here. So I don't think it's necessarily uncomfortable. It just doesn't offer it. I'm not sure it's needed, but it is there. Talking about comfort features, I've got a nice big glove box over on this side. So I've got tool storage, you know, whatever I want to put in there. I've got a nice big compartment in there. So that's easy to use as well. This tractor is sold to a wide variety of customers. I've sold this tractor to multiple nurseries, large property owners, a couple of small property owners just loved the visibility out of this tractor, so they really enjoyed it. I've sold this with cabs, without cabs. I've sold it to just a ton of different people. A lot of times they're putting it with that big belly mount mower because they're doing large swaths of land and they love that finish cut look and the performance of a mid-mount mower that I can get into those tight, confined spaces. I hope you can see the value in this tractor. A great machine, and I really appreciate John Deere continuing to do incremental upgrades on these machines. Those LED lights add a really nice kind of upgraded feel and, you know, versatility to the night operations of this tractor. Those lights make a big deal. Those brush guards make a big deal. You know, maybe not a huge deal in the grand scheme of this tractor, but they're just small enough and incremental enough that it kind of just ups the game and kind of puts, again, John Deere on that next level. I hope you've enjoyed this content. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Feel free to comment below if you've got some questions on this particular machine. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, my name is Jason Hughes. I'm a territory manager out of Eugene, Oregon. I'm also a large property owner and own a lot of the equipment that you see featured in these videos. I hope you find this content helpful. If you have any questions, please comment below.